Hi guys, what's up? So for those of you that didn't know, I had commented on the page asking if anybody would like a eyebrow tutorial. Here I am. A lot of people liked the post I had put up, so I offered to make an eyebrow tutorial for those of you that aren't too sure how to do your own eyebrows yet. So I'm just gonna tell you guys the products that I use. So I basically just use the Anastasia Beverly Hill Brow Wiz. I use the color Granite, which is basically black. And then I use the Pomade Dip Brow in the color Chocolate. And I use this little brush. I bought this with a Milani dip brow that I had bought before, but the dip brow ended up drying out and I ended up throwing it out. So you know how that goes. But I kept the brush because after a while,
actually became useful. I bought an Anastasia one before, like the brush for the eyebrows, but it ended up being like kind of like really fluffy on me. I didn't like that. I find it. I can show you. Oh, I think I found it. Oh, alright, it's not Anastasia, it's Eyebrow. Don't know the name of it. But like you see how it's like fluffy? I don't know if you can tell. But it's like fluffy. But yeah. It's quite fluffy. Like, I mean, compared to this one, you see how thin it is?
yeah, so that's why I use that one instead. Okay, so let me just go ahead and start this before I make this any longer than it has to be. So basically, to start off, I just brush off my eyebrows. If they're not cleaned already, I'll just go in with one of these to like just clean them up and whatnot. And then I just brush my hairs up. I feel like it makes the eyebrow look neater when I fill it in, if that makes sense. So basically, I just take the angled brush, I dip it into the pomade. I try not to do too much because with this product, a little bit does go a long way. So let me just pull this closer to me. So basically, I start like in the middle and then I brush out to the end of the lower part of my eyebrow. So I go like this. Like, I know it looks funny right now because I don't have that much eyebrow hair. I promise you, I used to have the most beautiful eyebrows. And I don't know what happened. So yeah, so like as I'm filling in, I brush out just to make it look really natural. So then I grab some more product. And then I go back in. And I just line the outside. After I do the bottom, I go into the top because I don't like filling in without outlining. I like outlining first and then filling in. But you know, everybody's different, so whatever works for you. So then I go to the top, brush it again. And then I go into the top. Okay. Okay. See that? Eyebrows on fleek. It's like, not yet. Alright, so then now I go back in and then I fill in the tail part of the eyebrow. Treat you better than he can. You see? Told you guys. So then after I start filling in, not filling in, I start outlining the center part of my eyebrow. So then I go this. When I start filling the beginning part of my eyebrow, the reason why I start in the middle first and not at the beginning is because I just dipped in back into the product. So it's going to have more product on it than it would if you started at the beginning and in the middle and then went to the beginning. Does that make sense? If you guys have any questions, let me know below and I will answer those for you. Promise. So then for the bottom, I do the same thing. I go back in, I do middle to beginning. And you guys see how I do I don't start at the middle, at the at the middle. I don't start at the beginning and then go to the end. I do the middle, a little bit, and then a little bit. All right. And then I start coloring in the bald spots because I have a lot of those. And then I go ahead, brush it out. And then I take the Anastasia brow wigs and I like the corners of my edges to look really cut. So I go in at the beginning with this, and then the beginning out of the bottom with this, and then I start coloring in. Okay. If you guys were wondering, the reason why I use two different colors is because I feel like my hair is black, but in the light it's not black. So I feel like if I go in with both black and the brows and the pomade, then my eyebrows will just look too dark, and I don't want to do all this work and then have to brush it out with the spoolie. You know what I mean? So then you go in. Hey, what happened to the music? Why did it stop? And then you go in. Just at the beginning of the eyebrow. And then you brush up. Fill in. Very light strokes, guys. Very light strokes. And then, you see? Ta-da! You have your eyebrow. Wait, hold on. I'm like a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to my eyebrows, guys. You will find that out. So then after you're all done filling it in, you brush it out. I brush out the top half the most because I feel like I don't want it to look too harsh. And then you brush out the bottom. You brush out your eyebrow. Eyebrow? Not eyebrow. Okay. So then the final step is, so there's this product from NYX. It's called the Wonder Pencil. I use the shade Dark. And it looks like this. And I've honestly been really, really, really obsessed with this product. I used to clean my eyebrows with concealer, and then I realized that it looked really cakey when I would set it. And then I was like, yeah, let me try to find something new. So I found this at Christmas Tree Shop in New Hampshire. Like when you're crossing the border of Lawrence and over allá, para allá. Tú sabes, tú entiendes. And then I tried it and I've honestly been obsessed with it. I've had this for like 6 months and I feel like it never shrinks, for real. And I've sharpened it. I don't even know how many times. So then I take this and I go under the eyebrow. You're like, wow, that looks really white, but you'll see after. So I go in to clean under that eyebrow. I don't really clean this part, like the top part of my eyebrow, unless I feel like I really messed up. And then honestly, guys, I don't know what this brush type is. It's a brush. It's a fluffy, flat brush. I can tell you that. And then I take the brush and I just blend it out. See?